What's good, YouTube? Elder Sage here, coming at you with a whole new video. Now today we're starting back up our team series. I know it's been a long time, but I'm sure you guys are gonna like it. The visuals looking nice, everything looking nice. So this first one is gonna be the Team Skull one, because I know y'all could tell by now I love Team Skull. Guzma is pretty dope. But let me not waste no more time, let's just jump right into it. And also don't forget to leave a like right below, it helps me a lot, and let's go. Okay, so the sets for these teams, well, the sets for these mons, they're not really anything special. I don't know, that's all up to you guys to determine. But anyways, I sent out Ariados. And by the way, also, like, this team, I picked it out from like all the different possibilities of teams that Guzma could use, because sometimes he uses he has different teams for Battle Spy and like all Battle Tree, whatever. So Ariados, this one is a staple. I had to get the sticky webs up because I don't know what kind of shenanigans he might try to pull, because his mons are pretty slow. So that was the first priority. I had the focus sash on it, so I was guaranteed to get it. And right there, also the sucker punch, just so I could do a little, just something. And also, like, when I was looking at this Sylvally, it's like I didn't really know what type it was. I'm thinking like, is it a normal type? Is it a fire type? I don't know. Anyways, and I also didn't know what item it was, like expert bow or something like that. So definitely brought out the Toxapex, and I'm pretty sure this one, like, this mon is the savior of this team, because Toxapex is so dang bulky. So I brought him out. I wanted to set up some spikes just so I could start like trolling, and he brought in the Tapu Fini, which is pretty annoying because y'all already know it just starts, it can kind of stall me out. But the thing is that I can also stall him out. So I decided to put some like some attacking moves on this Toxapex, because I didn't want to get stalled out, obviously, because it's a bulky mon and it can't really hit it too hard. So I decided to get the toxic spikes up, and I was just hoping he doesn't have no default, because ain't nobody, like, if he gets rid of all of my my hazards, he's kind of putting me at a big disadvantage here. So right now he definitely used the defog, so that was pretty annoying, and it just kind of showed me that I can't really stall him out. So I had to straight up go for the sludge wave. And Toxapex, he is pretty blessed that he can use some high powered moves, because his attacking stat is pretty mediocre. It's not even mediocre, it's pretty crap, to be honest. So it did a lot, to be honest. I didn't really expect this much damage from it, but I was actually surprised. Now, what I didn't want was for a calm mindset, but when he used a taunt, that kind of made me a bit happy, because he was literally going to use me as setup fodder. So I decided, okay, let me just keep shooting up the sludge waves. Let's see what happens. So right there, I'm pretty much lowering it down, but I'm pretty sure he's lowering me down too. Like, I know his water moves and his fairy moves can't do much to me, but I know he's trying to prepare for some kind of passing on to somebody else to finish me up. And when he uses Nature's Madness, that's pretty annoying, because that's a huge chunk of your HP. Like, when somebody rips up half, that's pretty annoying. So definitely just took that much out. And I used Scald because I was kind of over predicting. I'm thinking maybe he might switch to something else that, like, I know he has Metagross, so Sludge Wave would kind of not really help me. So I decided to do the safe move, and that one pretty much bite me in the ass. So at this point, I was kind of like, I don't really have time to play safe. I gotta just shoot my shot. So I'm pretty sure right here I used another Sludge Wave, and he's obviously going for the Nature's Madness again. He really does not care about me. Okay, so I decided to hit it off Sludge Wave again, blast it. And the thing is, it's kind of pretty annoying, because I didn't realize until much later on that he doesn't really care for his Tapu Fini, because he's still in. I knew what he was doing, but the thing is, I had Regenerator, so I was kind of gonna troll him in the end and just switch out. But right here, I decided I don't know why he decided to do this, trying to do the taunt, because obviously your health is low. He thinks I'm gonna try to do some over predicting, no, I'm just gonna hit you. So taunt me, okay, I went for an attacking move, so that was fine with me. So I decided right now it's time to KO it, and it was gone. This one, I was literally happy at this point because I knew there's not much I can do to him when I just have a. There wasn't much I can do to Tapu Fini just in general, and I know fairy types are gonna be a pain in the ass because I have a lot of dark types, obviously. So Silvally came in, and I was kind of thinking, right here is where I made a really stupid play because I don't know why it stayed in. I thought it's not gonna do much to me. And then when it did like that much damage to me, I'm kind of thinking like, what the fuck? Like usually Mons using like super effective hits, they can't even do half damage to me. So it's obviously either Expert Bell or Choice Specs. Like I'm thinking Choice Specs right now. So right here I came in, I decided to just do some chip damage. So I'm coming in, first impression, bam. Let's go, big boy. Guzma. Alright, so he decided to use a Thunderbolt again, and I'm kind of thinking I'm going to survive it. And I also had the eject button, which this kind of didn't really help me because emergency exit was going to activate anyways. So took me out there. And here we go, brought in the Merkle Jackson. And I was just trying to pick it off and use the Sucker Punch, but I kind of also knew he was going to switch, so I should have used the Pursuit, but that was pretty much a stupid play because I could have just got an easy +1 right there. So he brought in the Heatran, and I don't know if you knew I had superpower, but I had superpower and I decided to use it. So right there I decided to get rid of a lot of his HP, as I should. And it did, I kind of missed the KO, so I wasn't happy about that. And I'm pretty sure he kind of thought I would switch out, or either he didn't care and he just wanted to get up his rocks, because I mean I do have a lot of bugs on my team, so that is putting me at a disadvantage. So right there, I was just thinking, I'm like, is he gonna switch out because he knows I'm gonna use superpower again, but he didn't want to over predict, he just used protect, and I was kind of annoyed by that, but at least I knew for a fact that he wasn't gonna switch out and he's just gonna see what happens the next turn. So that's exactly what he did, and recovered some HP, which was pretty annoying. But anyways, I decided about to go for the superpower again because I kind of had nothing to lose at this point. So I decided to hit it again, but that did mean that I was at -2, so I wasn't able to preserve my my Moxie. Didn't really do much of a, it didn't really help me that much, to be honest, because it still brought me to -1. And right here I did do another stupid thing, just like how I think this whole match I was just playing like really ridiculously, and I don't know how I was able to stay in that long. So at this point I was kind of thinking, I'm going to use Sucker Punch. And I'm so stupid because I literally forgot that this whole Psychic Field, like, it prevents you from using priority moves. So that was really annoying because it took away a lot of my HP for no reason. I literally could have just KO'd this Tapu Lele, but I decided to just over predict, and sometimes that really be a mean L to you because I brought myself down to such a low HP. But I definitely got the Brave Bird on, and this is going to do massive damage, even at -1. I was surprised, but it still missed the KO. So anyways, at this point I'm kind of thinking I'm in a bind here because I have a lot of priority on my team. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now because I can't use my Bullet Punch, and the Stealth Rocks it was messing me up. So what I'm thinking is I come in, I am special defensive. So max special defensive, like a careful nature, I think, or something like that. And it still did a lot of damage to me, but I definitely U-turned out. But then I realized I kind of, Scizor, if he comes back in, is over. Like, he can't take another rock. So I kind of did wish I had a way to get rid of hazards on my side, but I didn't. So there you go, you see Guzma again. Time to see what he can do. Melody comes in, and again, I can't use any priority moves. I could have used Sucker Punch, I could have used First Impression, but all those is gonna fail, so that's pretty much a big L. So he got rid of that one, and at this point I have Pinsir left and I have Scizor left. Now I know I can win with either one of them, But Scissor, the way his HP is set up right now, I tried to like stall out some turns, but that was pretty stupid, so that wasn't gonna help me. So I decided, let me just do what I could do. Now at this point here is Pinsir, and I'm thinking like he knows that whatchamacallit, he knows that I'm going to use return because there's this psychic terrain up, so I can't really use quick attack. And right here is when I done I think I did something stupid again, because just watch. So yeah, there again I did the stupid thing, and I literally do not know why I used quick attack again. That was the most stupidest thing I ever seen. But I used a quick attack and it failed, and I realized I literally could have survived that. So at this point I'm like, oh man, just let me use return. And I don't know why I decided to use the quick attack then, because that was obvious. He had the Rocky helmet, and it did like almost more than half of what I had. So I'm just thinking, man, if I had just like 5 more HP, I could have just won this one. But you know, sometimes in Pokemon, like you be having like a whole bunch of stupid things going on in your mind, making misplays. But I made 2 huge misplays which cost me the match. And honestly, the real Guzma be doing that too, so it's all good. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we out.